I mean, you've got to remember that all the exhibitors and that we have here on the ground, you know, without them, I mean, we don't have an Easter show. I mean, it's the same with the district exhibits that your father was involved with for many, many years. Without those people, you know, I mean, that district exhibit is unique to Australia. It's unique to the world, you know, sort of thing. And having had the opportunity to go over to some of the county fairs in America, you know, I mean, you can see that you feel quite chuffed. I mean, that what we produce here, you know, and have on show.
Yeah. Okay, great, thanks. We're finally ready. Yeah. Yep.
Killed in the rush. Stand near the pony.
Congratulations to all these youngsters. Katie Lawrence, 58, Michael Lucas, Katie, Roy,
No, we've had, you know, fun times, you know. I mean, we've gone through the highs and lows of it, you know. But, I mean, we've always had a, you know, good liaison with management and staff, you know. It's, I think something in with the carpentry trade, we're a pretty well mellow lot sort of thing, you know, and working well together.
The things that they gave Noel when he finished it, they complimented him on his ability to sort of keep the peace with all the different sort of parties and interests that were
well,
going on.
I think that's what you sort of you get taught in time. I mean, you've got to be able to pacify people. I mean, and be a diplomat at the same time, you know. And that's something that you learn and becomes bred into you, sort of thing, you know. Because
there's a lot happening here that people don't see, because you know there's all the There's the water systems and
sewer, yeah.
Yeah, Busby's Bore runs
Busby's
underneath.
Bore that runs underneath, you know. But,
Did you ever get to go down to Busby's Bore?
no, I didn't personally, but we were involved in trying to open it up under the giant slide. There's there's one of the shafts under there. In fact, there's probably about 3 or 4 shafts through the ground, and rumour has it that the shaft that's located up near Paddington Gate was a cache for guns and everything from the First World War. Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
But,
Okay.
as I said, that's, whether that's true or not.
Yeah.
Perpetuating the sport to keep it alive. All right, here they go. And the crowd went wild with excitement. Come on, guys, you want to cheer the wave? Girls cheer for the knees. Or yell for a ball. These guys are going to go crazy out there. Look at them rock and roll along. Ooh, wait. Oh, no, she's going to get her hair all wet. Come on, up and down. He hurt himself, and you guys are laughing and clapping. You guys are a definite rugby crowd. Wade, are you okay? Oh, you're fine. Oh, no, jeez. Oh, did you hurt yourself?
This rat had his armor off, that he moved trying to steal it from me.
Oh, hang on, there's 2 sides to every story. Is it true? The rule. No roundhouse swinging. Hey, none of that don't give me the fun. People are fighting. Me too.
When I first started here, coming from a joinery shop, I had a heap of tools. In fact, I had 2 boxes of them, you know, and I think your father looked at me when I came up the hill with them and said, I don't know what the hell this bloke's going to do with these, you know. But it was, you know, it was just a strange thing, you know, and being a joiner, coming to do carpentry, you know.
Yeah.
But,
That's obvious.
well, prior to that, he was a carpenter. Then he came through and became general foreman.
Yes.
So he moved down to this area.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there was a shift up where your father took over as foreman. I took over as leading handman. So we all went up a peg. Yeah. You see, it's a whole new ball game to all of us, you know. So I mean, how it's going to operate, you know. I mean, it's a learning curve, over and over, you know, over again, sort of thing.
Oh, here we go. This is it. Lift.
And that's full speed.
Full speed.
Been going for 73 years.
73 years. Gosh.
There's always a first time for everything, though.
1924, actually. Yeah. Oh, hang on. 1924 it was built. How old is the member stand?
That's the town was built
Built.
for 24 years. This 3 other buildings.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, really? 24, yeah.
That's very good. Thank you for that.
Thanks, mate. See you later.
Cheers, bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So in this office we've got a maintenance manager,
Yes.
an operations manager, and of course we've got our general manager of facilities, you know.
Yes.
So once again, that looks after all the operations on the ground, and maintenance, everything under the ground, everything out of the ground.
Yeah, which is a fair bit because.
No, well, Bill Clark brought me here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Bill Clark was the foreman carpenter at the time,
Yes.
when your father was leading hand.
Yeah.
And I actually served my time with a company called H.W. Thompson.
Yes.
And Bill was the foreman there, and they closed up.
Yes.
And I bumped into Bill one day, and he said, "Look, we're looking for some carpenters over the showground."
Yeah.
You know, so what about coming over here? You know, so I mean that was what, 34 shows ago,
Yes. Yeah.
and I've been here ever since.
inside the road says jump. Is it too far away?
Jumping families, no time credits at all.